Hey guys, welcome back to the Hat House. In today's video, we're going back to the bins. Our newest picker picked out a whole new box for us, about 100 hats we're going to go through in this video. We're going to look at some things like, would you pick it up? And also, what makes it fake? We look at some hats and kind of look at them and see what makes this hat probably a fake, why we wouldn't pick it up. There's a lot of hats in here. We found some good ones. He may not even known they were good, but he picked them up anyways, and we scored. So let's check that out. A couple of channel announcements that I do want to get to you guys. The first one being, check us out on Wednesday nights, 8:30. We go live. We always draw for a winner for a hat every Wednesday night. Every one of our channel members gets a free hat if they're at the $1.99 or up subscription tier. So check that out. And then, have you been to our Whatnot show lately? We have been selling some bangers, having a really good time, giving away some cool hats, selling some great hats. So check us out on Whatnot Saturday nights, 8 o'clock Central. And then check out our live 8:30 on Wednesdays. We'll see you guys there. Let's get out to the garage. All right, guys, welcome back to another episode of Would You Source It? We got a pretty big box this time. We got about 100 hats in here, twice as many as last time. We fly through them. We go pretty quick, but haven't opened it yet, so it's all going to be a real surprise. He did say that it's going to be mostly bread and butter. He's going to have a lot less trash this time, the things that we put in the trash pile. So let's check it out. Let's see what we got in the box. And remember, we always have 3 piles we're going to put everything in. We'll have a trash pile, we'll have a bread and butter pile, and then we'll have a banger pile if we find any really good hats. And really the trash is anything under $10. Bread and butter, $10 to $20 that we'll think it sells for, and $20 and up, we'll put that in the banger pile. All right, first let's go through these. We got the bucket hats. We got a Waste Management Nike bucket hat. Definitely bread and butter. Anytime it has the company logos on it, it definitely takes a hit, but still pretty cool little bucket hat right here. Still going to be bread and butter. Check out this kind of winter hat. This is by Abrams and Spire. I would probably pick this one up too. The tag looks pretty nice. And sometimes these winter hats, I know it's July, but we really want to be on the lookout for these types of hats. They can have pretty good sales price if they're quality made. This one's probably middle of the road, so it's bread and butter. On these, you're just really looking to feel them almost, and to see how quality, like the inside quilting is. This one is not that good a quality. I would just call it bread and butter. And some more bucket hats. This looks like Northwest Territory. No, REI. REI bucket hat is definitely bread and butter. Texas A&M bucket hat. This might actually be really good. Might be a little bit more. There is no, it's Columbia. I might get over $20 on this. This is a banger to someone out there. They would definitely pay $20 to $30 for that. So Texas A&M Columbia bucket hat. They do really well, like in August when football starts up and it's still really hot outside. People are looking for a little bit of shade on their head. Need to get this one listed quickly. I think it'll be 20 to 30. Columbia, Texas A&M. Their outdoor research, just a basic plaid bucket, bread and butter. Cool little Nike beanie. This one is used, so I would probably not pick it up. I would probably put trash just because it's used. So I definitely under 10. And the Steelheads, again, it's a good minor league hockey, so it might do pretty good minor league hockey. There might not be much out there, but it is on the Melonware tag. Has the company hit on the side. I will put it in the bread and butter because it's probably not, there's probably not very much Steelhead stuff out there. So that's definitely a plus, but not a very good quality hat. All right, more hunting hats. Can't go wrong. Vintage Columbia. Awesome little hunting hat right here. During the peak of hunting season, October, November, December, these can actually be $30 to $40 hats. Kind of tough to move in July, but I will take it, and I will call it a banger. Nice tree bark camo on here. the vintage Columbia insulated. I will take it. Made in USA. All those great things. Great hat right here. And then another vintage Columbia trapper hat. Sometimes these ones with the little the bills on them that are really flexible, these do really well as well. I really like this hat too. I think he scored on the camo on these hats. These are really good hats. Always pick these up. $20 to $30 for sure on this one too. Really tough to do well on visors. There's some visors, like Patagonia visors, actually do really well. And there's some other companies that they sell fast and they're hard to find. Most of the time, the visors are going to be bread and butter, TaylorMade bread and butter, Chicago Cubs, Nike bread and butter, TaylorMade bread and butter. Another Nike, a little bit older. The age really doesn't matter on these as much. It's just going to be bread and butter. Under Armour, bread and butter. Angels, New Era, bread and butter. Boston, this one is 47 brand, bread and butter. Washington State Cougars, this one, New Era, bread and butter, and an Under Armour. Under Armour's really on the edge. I probably wouldn't pick up this Under Armour one. These other ones, good sports and good golf. I think he did pretty well on these. Definitely just some solid little pieces right here that people would like. So did really good on the visors. Maybe not the Under Armour just because it's basic and plain, and if it was like super clean, almost brand new, yes. But he did pretty good on the visors. I like most of those. All right, we got the KVU hat. Bread and butter does pretty well. $10 to $20, usually closer to the $20 mark. I like picking up KVU. They're really quality. People like this brand. Old Cubs World Series hat. I am actually going to call this one trash. I probably wouldn't pick it up. It's going to be under $10. You just got to know the championship hats that do well. This is not one of them. Very highly produced. There's probably some out there brand new for $15 on those. So I wouldn't pick it up. Carhartt, bread and butter, Vortex hunting can do really well. Really cool little hunting hat right here. I think they do scopes, optics. Really cool Vortex hat. Definitely bread and butter. San Francisco hat. We'll call it bread and butter. Hopefully it comes clean. I think the shaping will come out all right on this. Just really dirty. Get it clean. It'll be a really cool denim San Francisco hat. You don't see that very often. So it could be a banger if it gets clean enough. Nice Dodgers New Era hat. Definitely bread and butter. This DC hat's pretty good condition. Definitely call that bread and butter. We got Boise State Nike hat. Sometimes, and college is coming, guys. This is on the Nike team tag. Really nice. It's in great shape too. I think I'll get close to $20 to $25 for this hat. Definitely in a month when football season and college really starts back up. This will be a nice Boise State hat. This Denver Broncos. These are I don't know. Mitchell and Ness went through this period. I really don't think this one is even real. All right. The vintage tag is just really messed up. You feel the fabric sometimes on the hat. It's all about the feel of the hat when you're looking for, and the stitching on the back just doesn't look right. The hat feels really cheap. You can see kind of by the way that it's lost its shape. I mean, they can't do that, but the stitching is terrible. I don't think it's real. I would probably put this one in the trash. Mitchell and Ness hats. There are some fakes out there. Mitchell and Ness and New Era, and it really, a lot of times it's the tag looks funky. The fabric feels really cheap. Is really where you're looking to find the fake ones. The logo is okay. I don't know. Look really close to that Denver Broncos logo. This doesn't even just doesn't look right. I will call this one trash because I'm really not sure if it's real or not. I don't think that it is. Look at the underside here. You can see how cheaply that it's been made. I don't think it's a real Mitchell & Ness. Gonna put it in the trash. If you think I'm wrong, if there's something on here that's like, oh, that's definitely real, let me know. But just feel these hats, guys, and just kind of look at them. I don't think that one's real. We got a couple of beanies. Be bread and butter. This one's still got the tags. NFL team is not great tag, but still nice new tags. Definitely clean that one up. It'll be bread and butter. And then the Chicago Cubs. It is just on the MLB Authentic tag right here. We'll call it bread and butter. Nebraska Cornhuskers, bread and butter, 47 brand hat. A Stetson no-fly zone sun hat. Definitely going to be bread and butter. Nice little different hat. A lot of people won't list things like this, so I end up getting the sale when I do list kind of odd items like this. But nice little wide brim Stetson hat. Naval Media Center. I don't do many of the... This one's different though. This one is different. It's not like the usual army or military hats that you see. I'll put that in bread and butter. I kind of like that one. Atlanta Braves, 7 1/8, kind of a small size. Should shape up nicely though. It's still in pretty good condition on the inside. And then a Rams New Era as well. It is, oh, it's got this thing on it. These take forever to sell. I usually don't pick these up. They will sell for $15 to $20. They just take forever. Not many people. And now that the Rams are in Los Angeles, it's kind of the minutia in picking an item or not picking an item. Now that they're in Los Angeles, not many fans really have to get their cold weather gear on to go to a Rams game. So things like this just don't sell as well. And it's fitted. Not the best size. I probably wouldn't pick this up. It does look like it's cool. It's different. But I don't think this will sell. This will take forever. Maybe December or January. Nice Boise State Nike True. Always like to pick up the Nike True hats. Really nice hat right here. I will call it a banger because I almost always get over $20 for Nike True and the college teams. Chicago Bears, if it comes clean, will be great. This is a pretty good condition New England Patriots. And this is a Youth Iowa. Probably wouldn't pick this up. Youth Iowa Nike hat. It'll probably be under $10. Got some more college. College is good though. We really want to get the college in here. It's going to start popping off in August and September. So really start loading up on the college. Iowa Vandals, Nike hats, bread and butter. Another kind of Y2K. It's got the silver tag on it. Nike hat, bread and butter. Boise State, again, Nike hat, bread and butter. Another Nike hat, Y2K. Yeah, one size fits all. This will be good. And another Nike hat. Can't have too many Nike hats. All right, so this is where he probably didn't know that he was picking up a really good hat. So just pick up the Nike, right? And then sort it out on the back end. This mesh, this panel and this mesh is really in style, in demand with the runners. It doesn't have the inside tag on it. So I still think I can get $30 to $40 for this hat right here. It's a really cool panel hat with the mesh. It's got the Nike hit right here. It's even kind of cool. It says there is no finish line on the back right here. Really nice. This mesh does really well. Really cool running hat, in demand. Sell almost immediately. If you price them just a little bit below the market, they go like that. Banger in my eyes. Basic Adidas, tough sell. Oh, there's so many of these out there. They're so mass produced. I usually don't pick them up. Regular Nike, tough to come clean. It's got this women's golf logo. Probably would have picked that one up. Another basic Nike with it's the golf VR side hit. The VR is torn up though. I probably would have left this one behind. These always mess up. These always fall off, these old Nike golf hats. Hard to find these in great condition. All right, older UCLA Bruins hat, bread and butter. We got a women's, probably wouldn't have picked this up, Vikings hat. The team apparel tag is just like the cheapest NFL hat that you can find. Typically, the rule is I never pick up this NFL team apparel. They're really cheap hats. They're really mass produced. And it's women's is tough to sell. Could take forever. And all the little bling things are coming off of it. Probably wouldn't pick this up. Nice Ravens. Definitely bread and butter. Now see, this championship hat is in really great condition. Probably pick it up. It is conference champs. I'd rather be Super Bowl champs, but still, really, I think that's a nice looking Rams hat. I don't do NBA, and definitely not Miami Heat. It takes forever for Miami Heat stuff to sell. Maybe if it was perfect condition, like a brand new hat, yes, but not. I just don't do NBA unless it's Lakers, Celtics. If they're just a little bit rough, I won't pick them up. All right, give me all the college. Wisconsin Badgers. It is on the Zephyr fitted. Nice little wool hat. Bread and butter. We've got a what looks like a Cincinnati Bengals, but is not, is probably some high school team. Printed on this Adidas tag right here. Probably wouldn't pick that up. Washington Huskies is a go. Yeah, it's a Nike Washington Huskies. Definitely pick that up. We've got Notre Dame. Got a Notre Dame New Era Flex Fitted. That one is a go. We've got another Notre Dame on the Zephyr. We'll pick that up. We got Top of the World Florida Gators. We'll pick that up. Wild River Adventures in Idaho. Probably going to be a tough sell. I think it'll clean up and look like a really cool hat. It's got cool embroidery on it. And it's kind of this red, white, and blue colorway. It'll be interesting to see if I can sell this one. Really cool hat. I don't know how many people are going to want a Wild River Adventures in Idaho hat. But I kind of like the hat. We'll put it in the bread and butter. Saucony running hat is a tough sell. Usually very low end bread and butter, and it's women's. It's usually only a $10 hat. I don't know what this brand is. It's on the Richardson. Volvetti Prosecco? No clue. On the old Richardson tag right here. Probably would not pick this up. Another basic Under Armour hat. I wouldn't pick it up. Kavu, lightweight Kavu hat, hiking. Like I said, I love these hats. Pick it up. All right, just an embroidered mountain New Era hat. Probably wouldn't pick it up. When you're picking things up, think, how am I going to explain this hat? What are the keywords that I'm going to use? What am I going to say? Embroidered mountain New Era hat. How many searches do you think there are in a month of embroidered mountain New Era hat? Probably not many. Tough sell right here. Tough to find the buyer for embroidered New Era Flex Fit hat. Ethico. Don't know this brand. The hat feels okay quality. Might be worth picking up if you get it really cheap and then looking it up to see if it's worth anything. I'm going to say it's probably, I take it back. The hat is not that well made. I would say it's probably pretty cheap. Volcom hat, bread and butter, good condition. Got the old Patagonia. Just depends. Sometimes it's great, sometimes it's not. But it's definitely bread and butter. Don't get me wrong. It's a bread and butter Patagonia hat. Sometimes you can get over $20 if they're really great shape. This one I think will come out all right. It looks pretty good. All right, I'm not a Supreme authenticator, so I don't really like picking up Supreme. And this one has World Famous on the back right here. And I think this is custom embroidered rip on the side. Rest in peace. Supreme tag right here. 7 1/4. I don't know. I have to do a lot of research. I don't like authenticating Supreme. I will put it in the bread and butter for right now because I probably would pick it up myself to take a chance on it being good and real. But I don't know. I'll have to look it up. All right, let's get some Patagonia hats. That's what I'm talking about. I mean, they do sell really well, and they sell pretty quick usually. Patagonia. These are basic Patagonias, bread and butter. United Airlines on the New Era. And see, this is different. This is what's different between the mountain New Era hat and an actual company name on here. People will actually search United Airlines or airline hat. All those types of things get searched. So this will be easier to sell. So definitely bread and butter on this. And that's why they're basically the same hat. But one can get sold because it can get searched. The other, you're never going to sell it because I don't know how to describe it. Boston All-Star hat. A little small, size 7, but still bread and butter. This will shape up fine. Another Boise Nike hat. A little bit older. Pretty small, size 7. I probably wouldn't have picked it up, but just pick up the college though. Basic Adidas hat, definitely $10 or under. I probably wouldn't pick up that. Titleist, pick up the Titleist. Large, extra large, nice little golf hit on the side. Star Wars hat, and it's on the New Era. I probably would pick this up. It's pretty cool, really good condition. Star Wars hat, really cool underbrim. This hat just has a lot of things going for it. It's cool. It's got the nice side hit, and it's on the snapback. I like this hat. San Diego Padres, a little bit better condition than the last time. So picking these up, I think this one will come clean and will be all right. Nice little San Diego Padres hat. All right, Timberland dad hat is a no. Kevin Durant is a no. He doesn't usually do very well. Regular Quicksilver hat. This one's a lot better condition than the previous one, and this one is on the new era. I think this one will do okay. Basic Adidas hats are just kind of filler and fluff for the store. I mean, if you get them for $0 or $1 and you're selling them for $8 or $9, you're making a little bit of money, but they're just like fluff in the store, and they can take a long time to sell. Basic Nike hat, we'll take it. And the difference is this hat can not only sell for $9 to $12 itself, but a basic Nike hat can sell in a week. A basic Adidas hat can sell in a year sometimes, or a month, or 2 months. They can take forever to sell. The Nike just moves so much quicker, and it's an easy $10, when the Adidas is a hard $10. It's hard to find somebody that'll pay $10 for it, and it takes forever. Basic Nike hat, we will take it. Bread and butter. All right, another great Boise State on the Nike. Pick it up. Nike Featherlight. Basic Nike, pick it up. Basic Adidas. This one is really clean. Maybe, but like I said, the Nike over the Adidas, I mean, you sell like 2 or 3 to 1. So I probably wouldn't pick it up. Florida Gators dad hat. Now this one is interesting. This is a Ping hat. Ping. Ping on the back, Ping on the inside. So I can see why you picked it up. I don't know what that means, but we'll definitely look that one up. Definitely pick up the Ping hat. Another college football hat right here. I cannot think of the logo on this one right now. Definitely pick it up though. Under Armour Golf, they can do really well and sell really fast. It just depends on if I can get this one back into shape or not. It's a little rough, but Under Armour Golf's usually a pretty quick seller. US Open Wing Foot, I would say no. Don't pick up these ones that are made by the USGA. They are so mass produced. There are so many out there. Getting just $5 back for this hat can take forever. All these courses, I mean, have US Open at different places on the USGA tag, like mass produced in mass quantities, and there's so many out there. It takes forever to get your money back. Seattle Mariners New Era dad hat, another nice golf. Hopefully I can get this one into shape. This will be a really good one. Really nice bright yellow color. Under Armour Golf, really cool hat right there. We got Vortex again. Give me all the hunting. Vans, a little rough. Probably wouldn't pick this up. Steelers Women's, probably wouldn't pick this one up either. It's on the NFL team tag again. The Kenya hat on the Zephyr. Maybe the color scheme is really cool on here. Really nice embroidery. And a really nice arc. It's a maybe. Maybe I'll look it up and I'm surprised. But, yeah, bread and butter. O'Neill hat, just kind of plain bread and butter. Team Steel. This is not the steel we're looking for. This will probably end up being, this is like a new mass-produced steel hat. Probably end up being a $5 hat. Wouldn't pick that up. San Francisco Giants. Nice New Era. 7 1/8. Nice white. It's pretty good condition. We got the Live Lucky. Probably would go ahead and pick this up. It is women's. So it might take a little longer to sell, but the Black Clover Live Lucky is doing really hot right now. Again, 2 more junk Miami Heat hats. I don't want Miami Heat ever. If anybody sold a Miami Heat hat that wasn't like a banger vintage one lately, let me know. And these are kind of rough. Even the good ones, Miami Heat is so hard to get rid of. That fan base down there, I don't think they buy a lot of their merch. They only buy it when they win championships. That's why they're all just a little bit older. I don't know. No Miami Heat for me. All right, vintage Super Bowl hat will be all right, $10 to $15. Volcom, this one's in a little bit better shape. I kind of like this Volcom hat will do okay. This Vans hat's pretty rough, really faded. Probably wouldn't pick that up. Another Volcom hat. That's going to be youth, so I probably would not pick that up. Another basic Adidas is a no. Maybe. I say maybe really good. LeBron stuff can do really good. That's LeBron's logo. This is a little bit older. It's got this LeBron inside here as well. I would probably pick this up to take a chance on LeBron stuff. Really cool LeBron hat right here. Could be a banger, but Probably 20 to 30. Another Under Armour golf hat would be good, except it has Idaho on it. I don't think anybody will buy the Idaho golf hat, but we'll list it. Prove me wrong. All right, nice score. Vintage Nike hat right here on the vintage Nike tag. I don't know. Oh, it just says swoosh on the back. That's what it says. This is pretty cool. This is a really cool hat. Get this one cleaned up. That nice little score on the vintage Nike. There's a couple of good Nike hats in here. That's why you just kind of got to pick up the Nike. The Nike will sell, and then you run across really cool vintage ones, and then you can get a little bit more for those. And then Boston, really don't need much size 7. I would not pick up the size 7 or under stuff. I mean, it's really just like a $10 hat. All right, I think he was right. The bread and butter pile was pretty big. The trash pile was still a little bit too big. There are definitely some hats in there that are just kind of filler and fluff to fill up the box. And you're going to have a little bit of that. But I think that we got some pretty solid hats in here. How do you think it went? And as always, let me know. Would you put something in a different category? Did I get something totally wrong? And how do you think the second batch went? Did it get better?